Alright, hi guys, I'm Andrew Quang,
I'm Alexis Echeveste.
And I'm Jasmin Verduzco.
and we're going to be doing our presentation on qualitative methods. Origins of qualitative research. While doing field research, anthropologists and sociologists laid down the foundation for qualitative research and methods. They emphasize value of direct observation, research questions, and differing between qualitative and quantitative interviews. Their goal of qualitative research was to create a thick description. There are three distinctive research designs when dealing with qualitative methods. First one is participant observation. It's a field research in which a researcher develops a sustained and intensive relationship. The second one is intensive interviewing. This is open-ended, relatively unstructured questioning in which the interviewer seeks in-depth information on the interviewee's feelings, experiences, and/or perceptions. The last one is focus groups. This focuses on qualitative methods that involve unstructured group interviews in which the focus group leader actively encourages discussion amongst participants on the topic of interest. Analyzing qualitative data. The text that qualitative researchers analyze is mostly transcripts of interviews or notes from participant observation sessions. Good qualitative data analysis focuses on interrelated aspects. Qualitative analyst field notes or interview transcripts. The analysts adjust the data collections and the process of progressive focusing. Qualitative data analysis as an art. The book states that the process of qualitative data is described as an art or a dance. It involves the inductive and deductive reasoning process, and it allows researchers to generate the concept between reading the text and whether their interpretations are reflected.
So we're going to talk about the difference between qualitative versus quantitative. Qualitative focuses on meanings rather than on quantifiable phenomena. Qualitative has a collection of many data on a few cases rather than few data on many cases. Qualitative has more of in-depth study and attention to detail without predetermined categories or directions, rather than emphasizing on analysis and categories. It has a conception of the researcher as an instrument rather than a designer of objective instrument. Qualitative has more of a sensitivity to context rather than a seeking of universal generalizations. It also pays attention to the impact of the researchers and other values of the course of analysis rather than presuming the possibility of the value. And qualitative has a goal of rich descriptions of the world rather than the measurement of specific variables. So these are the differences as well. The quantitative are counting, measured, and expressed using numbers. For an example, tests, experiments, surveys, markets, reports. Qualitative is more descriptive and conceptual, such as texts and documents, audios and videos, recording images and symbols. Their interview transcripts and focus groups observation and notes.
Techniques of qualitative data analysis include documentation of the data, conceptualization, coding, and categorizing, examining relationships and displaying data, authenticating conclusions, and lastly, reflexivity.
The ground theory for qualitative data is the theory development occurs continually in qualitative data analysis, and the goal is to create a ground theory, which are conceptual categories and observational data.
And here are our references that we used for our PowerPoint. Thanks for tuning in.